All right, we are now ready to build our very first level with Unity, but before we begin, I have to throw out kind of a general disclaimer. The way that I'm going to be handling construction of this level is kind of like a monkey see, monkey do sort of style.
Right, we're not going to be going into depth on any single topic. We're going to give you an overview of what's going on at any given time. When we click on something in an appropriate video, if we feel there's a little discussion that needs to be given, we'll give you a little background on what we're doing, why we're doing it, but we're not going to spend 15-20 minutes delving into every little nitpick aspect of every button that is inside of the inspector that we're working on.
That's right. We're going to be riding a very fine line here. We're going to give you all of the information you need to follow along and build this level, even if you've never seen Unity before. I mean, I'll point out every part of the interface that I'm using. I'll make all of it make sense and go as carefully as I can to make sure you understand. At the same time, I'm not going to stop during every video and explain every aspect of every single system we're utilizing.
Right. We will hold your hand in a sense that you'll know where we're going at each part of the next video. We'll tell you where you can take some time to stop the video and spend practicing, polishing off things, making it look much better than what we've got here. Because what we're doing is we're making a very quick demo level for you to see all the different aspects. We're not actually trying to make a AAA title level here.
That's right. And actually, you're going to find, as you get into this, that all of the tools that we're going to be showing you over the next several videos while we build this level will give you a lot of power in designing your own environments, your own worlds. And strongly recommend that you take what we show you and start building your own levels and experimenting, and don't just strictly follow along with what we're doing, though if you want to begin by clicking on every single thing we click and that helps you learn, by all means do that. Now, the reason I threw out this disclaimer to warn you about how we're going to be handling this level design while we go through these videos is that I realize not everybody likes to work that way. I know there are several students I've had in the past who don't really feel comfortable just jumping right in and getting their hands dirty. They want to have a deeper understanding before they move forward actually trying to build stuff.
Right. Some people like working or reading their operator's manual before they dive in and start tearing the engine apart. Other people grab their tools and start ripping the engine apart and start working first.
Yeah, and then they check the manual if they get stuck. And we're going to do our best to accommodate both methods. Now, what I mean by that is that if you want to just follow along as we build this level and you've never seen Unity before, awesome, you're set to go. If, on the other hand, you want a deeper understanding of the Unity user interface, of a lot of the different systems we'll be utilizing while we build this level, as well as others that we won't even get to touch, then skip over the level design videos and take a look at the Unity video reference Unity video references that we'll be putting together after we're done building this level. What we're going to be doing is going step by step through the Unity interface, through all of the different components that you're going to be using on a regular basis, and we'll show you all their properties, how they work, what they're there for, very meticulously. Whereas here, while we build the level, it's really just showing you what it is we need at the time.
Right. This is kind of like a teaser to get you ready to go. It's like, this is what is possible with a little bit of knowledge. Then we start giving you that little bit of knowledge in the next sets of these videos. And then we have even more video series that take this basic knowledge and expound upon that and get into advanced concepts with scripting, character control, camera systems, things that you really need to build a fully functional game.
That's right, and all of this is to help you prepare for larger Unity projects. And if you'll pardon me for kind of elbowing one in, we do have a very large Unity project coming up over at 3D Buzz, where we're going to take you through the creation of an entire MMO using Unity.
Right. This is a project that we've been it's been on the table for about 8 months now.
Yeah.
Where we've been doing a lot of research and development. We've had some play tests, testing initial concepts, and this is something we're putting together from a whole different perspective. We're actually going to have our member sponsors take part in the class and help drive the direction of the project.
That's right, and there's so much to be learned there, but it really is going to be reliant on you already having at least a good solid understanding of Unity itself. And that's what these videos are here for. In fact, the series that you're watching right now are, again, our whole goal, and I know I've mentioned this earlier in a previous introductory video, but just in case you might have skipped that, the whole goal is to get you in tune with Unity's interface, how the program itself works, while we have other series that will be exploring the scripting aspects, all kind of leading up to larger projects such as the MMO, which we'll be offering to our 3D Buzz member sponsor subscribers. Now, just as a quick reminder, that class, when it starts, will have very limited seating, and we'll only be opening those seats up to our 3D Buzz member sponsors. So please keep an eye out on 3D Buzz for developments, because that's going to be launching very soon. Now, with that, I think I've done enough gabbing, and we can finally go ahead and just jump in and start building our levels. Is there anything you want to say, Lee?
No, I said let's get started.
All right, yeah, I've carried on long enough. Let's go ahead and start building ourselves a level here inside of Unity.